Welcome to Early Signal. Today, we're looking at a significant ruling in the European aviation and online travel sectors that highlights the evolving tensions between airlines and online travel agencies, or OTAs. Ryanair, Europe's largest airline by passenger numbers, and now the world's second most valuable airline, has been fined €256 million by Italy's competition authority. The charge? Abusing its dominant market position to limit ticket sales by third-party online travel agencies. This isn't just a business dispute. It's a story about market power, consumer choice, and how technology is reshaping how we book travel. So, what exactly happened? Between April 2023 and at least April 2025, Ryanair deployed what the Italian authority describes as an abusive strategy. This involved creating technical barriers that made it difficult for OTAs like Booking.com, Kiwi, and Kayak to sell Ryanair tickets. Examples include requiring passengers booking via these agencies to complete extra security forms, imposing facial recognition procedures, blocking payment methods, and even mass deleting accounts of travel agents. Additionally, Ryanair prevented OTAs from selling combination tickets, flights that include Ryanair and other airlines or services, effectively limiting competition and consumer options. Ryanair's CEO, Michael O'Leary, has been vocal about his dislike of what he calls pirate travel agents, accusing them of adding extra fees and markups that hurt consumers. His approach was to prioritize direct sales through Ryanair's own website, which already accounted for the majority of ticket sales. This tactic did lead to a drop in sales via OTAs and dented profits temporarily, but Ryanair's valuation has nonetheless hit record highs. Why does this matter to you, the traveler or consumer? Online travel agencies have become a popular way to compare and book flights, often bundling different airlines and services for convenience. When a major player like Ryanair restricts these channels, it reduces consumer choice and could potentially lead to higher prices or less flexible travel options. In the short term, this ruling means Ryanair will need to roll back some of these restrictive practices, at least in Italy and possibly elsewhere in Europe. OTAs will regain the ability to sell Ryanair tickets more freely, including combinations with other carriers, which could improve competition and consumer experience for travelers. This should mean easier access to Ryanair flights across multiple platforms and potentially better deals. For Ryanair, the fine is a financial hit, but the airline has pledged to appeal, calling the ruling legally flawed. The dispute also highlights the broader strategic challenge for airlines balancing direct sales, where they keep more revenue and customer data, with the marketing reach and bundling capabilities of OTAs. Looking further ahead, this case signals an ongoing regulatory focus on dominant digital platforms and how they engage with intermediaries. We can expect more scrutiny on airlines and other travel providers if they try to limit consumer choice by blocking or complicating third-party sales channels. This will impact not only pricing and availability, but also data privacy and how personalized travel offers are delivered. If airlines maintain more control over sales directly, they hold more customer data, which can be a double-edged sword for privacy and service. For the travel industry workforce, especially in OTAs, a ruling like this can either protect jobs and commission streams or threaten them if airlines push too hard to bypass intermediaries. To wrap up, the Ryanair fine is a clear example of how digital market dynamics and competition law intersect in ways that affect everyday consumers. It reminds us that behind the screens where we book flights, there are ongoing battles over control, transparency, and fairness. As these disputes play out, we'll keep an eye on how regulations evolve and what that means for your travel choices, prices, and privacy in the years ahead. Thanks for listening to Early Signal, where we bring you the big tech stories before they hit the headlines.